back next year. So I'm like, I don't know. So I was up in the air. So I committed and I decided to go for it. So we were doing the summer workouts, grueling, summer workouts with the football team is conditioning, weightlifting, plays. And then, it's crazy, but I also had my summer basketball league for the varsity basketball team in Teaneck at night in fucking 90 degrees, sweating. And guess who had summer baseball? Me and the camp. So, long story short, the weight that I had to be at for weigh-ins at the end of August was 160, or my father wasn't going to let me play football, and my coach said I probably I wouldn't be strong enough to be able to endure playing quarterback. So here's how I think quick. I tell people I think quick. Don't underestimate me. So the morning of the weigh-ins comes. I'm like, I get on the scale in the morning. I got to get to the Clifton High School gym. We got to get our physicals. I'm 153 and change, something like that. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I felt good. I was tearing shit up, but I was under what they said. So I lived on the second floor. My grandparents lived on the first floor. So I went down to my grandfather's house, and my grandfather, he retired at 50 years old, and then the second half of his life, he became a dog breeder. He became one of the best dog breeders in the world, world renowned. You can look it up. Luwan Kennels. We won Madison Square Garden. My grandmother would be running with the fucking dog in the ring and shit. We won big time. So anyway, why I'm telling you that is my grandfather had all these little like metal Shih Tzu trophies. There would be like a little Shih Tzu on the fucking table, and I would pick it up, and it would be like 5 pounds. So I'm walking down, I'm about to go to weigh-ins, I know I'm fucked, and I look at the Shih Tzus, I pick it up, I'm like, holy shit, it was like as big as my little hand. They call me Nucci baby hands. It was small. So I'm thinking, I see duct tape. My grandfather was always working on something. So I duct tape one metal Shih Tzu under my hamstring. I fucking duct tape my shit. Then I get the other one, there was 2. I duct tape the other one under my other hamstring. And I had long shorts. It was the 90s. My shorts were like fucking down to my shins. And I went to the fucking weigh-ins. And I got measured 5'10" like I always do. And then I weighed in and it said 165 pounds. Yeah, dude, good fucking job. Good job, dude. You've been lifting your ass off. I said, yeah. And the rest was history. I got the tryouts. I won the job. I kept a promise to myself. Because that sophomore team, it was such a bad experience. Like my junior year team and the other story, I told you 2-20. That's why I was working out like a fucking demon before school to get up to speed. The sophomore year football team made me say, yo, I'm never fucking playing I'm never playing on one of these Scott Olin Beans teams again. I'm gonna make the fucking varsity teams next. And then that was my sophomore year. Basketball season started right after I got that terrible season. I made the varsity basketball team, varsity baseball team. The rest was history. The next 8 seasons I played straight were all on the big team. So sometimes, like, the moral of that story is me, when things have gone wrong in my life or bad or hardships, I always think like, how can I overcome this? I always try. So you can knock me for whatever, but I always try to like be at my best, and I always try to get the most out of myself. Like I tell you all these stories, but like make no mistake about it, guys. Like I tell you these stories because there's little messages in there. Like I never even thought about going. Like the pros was out of the question. My father told me, listen, kid, you're small. You ain't gonna be tall. You ain't going to play quarterback in the NFL. You ain't going to the NBA. Have fun, kid. Play them all. So, like, I was just having fun, and I'm an enthusiastic person about, like, everything in life. That things that I like, that I have a passion for, I try my hardest. So, it wasn't that, like, oh, who does he think he is? Oh, he's so sports. I do that with everything. So, it's like, you got to get the most out of yourself. When I was in that time of my life, I look around me at my friends, a lot of like my peers. I don't think I had more skill than the other good players or the other like pretty good players, but I was high up there because I maximized my shit. I got thousands of more reps than everybody around me. Thousands. That's how you master shit. Like, I was the only guy